All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Dominic here, and today I'm out at the Cache Creek Regional Park off of Highway 16. I'm out here riding my brand new dual sport. This is a 23 KTM 500 EXC-F. I've been putting this bike together over the last couple months, getting it prepped and ready to do the sheet iron 300 that's coming up. And today I'm going to take it out and go over County Road 40 and then head over this hill and then try to hit up Knoxville OHV area. But I just want to do a quick walk around of the 500. You guys haven't seen this bike. It's brand new to me. This is the first time I'm going to be riding it. I'm going to be starting doing some dual sport stuff here on the channel, and this is probably the cleanest you will ever see this bike. It's a 23. It's got low hours, maybe about 60 hours on it, 1,300 miles. And when I bought it, it was bone stock minus the molecule skid plate, and then the Enduro Engineering disc guard over here. The rest of this, oh, and the rear disc guard. The rest of this stuff I did myself. I'll just take a quick walk around and then tell you on some of the mods that I did, how I set it up for myself. Here I got the matching Enduro Engineering guard. We've got A-Service fork guards. Those are pretty cool. These are the crosslink components, fork guards. Got the upper and lower ones. That comes as a set. We've got the Boyson super cooler water pump, Heinsohn clutch cover. This is the FJ fast pegs with the rubber dampening inserts. Those are sweet, supposed to cut down the vibrations that you feel through the foot pegs. Over here we got A-Service frame guard covers. After buying these, I'm thinking I should have went with the crosslink components. These were half the price, but I don't know, I'm not really sold on them. I mean, they're a lot nicer than the Polysport ones that you got or that you can get, but I should have spent the extra money and got the crosslink. Down here I have the Tusk axle block sliders, and then the Tusk wheel spacers that are supposed to cover the wheel bearings, so when you're pressure washing it, you don't get water in there. That's cool. This little thing is kind of cool. It's a Polysport part that kind of gets overlooked. So on PDS model bikes, your mud flap can rub onto the shock mount on the swing arm and then wear through it. So this little brake cable guide has a little piece of plastic that acts as a buffer in between the mud flap and the swing arm, so you don't wear through it. So that's cool. Fastways Pro Moto billet end cap. Let's see what else. Right now I'm just on the stock spring rate on the suspension. Like, I didn't have a chance to get the forks revalved and resprung for my weight, so we're just gonna have to rock it and ride it like this for a minute until I can get it, get the shock and the fork shipped out to 707 suspension over in Santa Rosa. Let's see, Cycra Pro Bend handguards. These are pretty sweet, kind of matches the color scheme of the bike. On the headlight, I just went with this Baja Designs. I'm not sure of the model, but I bought it off Moto Mindit, and it was the lightest and smallest headlight they make for the KTM. I mean, you can get the XL80 or like I don't know, the Ruby R7 or something, but I didn't really want to put a big emphasis on lighting. Like, I'm not going to be riding the bike at night, so this was just you know, just a little bling cool factor over the stock headlight, but I'm not overly concerned about night riding, so I went with these smaller Baja Designs. And then right after I got this too, they just came out with a new lens for this one called the Trail Lens, and I'll be upgrading because this is just the standard lens. Now they have a trail lens for this light, so I'll be getting that soon. Let's see, moving on here, these are the ODI Rogue hand grips, and this is the gray. It's a limited edition soft compound. I don't know if they're making these anymore. They might be discontinued, but this is the softer compound compared to the other kind. Let's see what else. I got the BRP mount with the Scott stabilizer. This is my first time having a Scots on a bike. So I haven't ridden this thing yet. I don't know like how to adjust it. There's some kind of dial setting here. I mean, all that stuff's kind of new to me. Let's see, a service, it's the 3.1 gallon, 3.1. Got the little rollover valve hose from Takomoto. That's cool. Let's see, get ECU. I took this one off my other 500 and moved it over to this bike, and then put the EJK back on my other 500. So we'll be rocking the get on this one. This is the Takomoto light switch and the sick ass racing start kill switch. And then up here we have the Moto Minded dash. It's got the USB charger and the little LED indicator there. Let's see what else. These are Tusk handguard or hand levers. Let's see what else. What am I missing? Over here, I've got a Super Sprox 52 sprocket. On my other bike, I have a Dirt Tricks 50 tooth, and that one's pretty sweet. And I should have went with Dirt Tricks on that, but I wanted something orange. But now, after getting it, I'm thinking I should have just got the Chromoly Dirt Tricks 50, because it's a little bit lighter, but still looks pretty cool, orange. I got the Bulletproof Design swing arm guard. I guess there's some tabs that come out here where the chain guard mounts to, and I guess they're susceptible to damage here, so this Bulletproof Design guard's pretty good for that. Let's see what else. It's got the Enduro engineering plate with the Takomoto tail light, integrated tail light. And let's see, tire selection. On the rear, I went with the Moto Z Mountain Hybrid. This is the intermediate compound tire. It's a 120/118. And then in the front, we went golden tire. This is the fatty. This is the GT 216AA. This is the fatty version. This is also an intermediate tire. And what else? See, as far as the cooling system, I went with the Samco T-hose, but I just kept the standard hoses with the thermostat, but did do the T-hose. And then for the antifreeze, I went with Twin Air engine ice. So I'm running that same setup on my other 500, and that's working pretty well. I'll be doing some tight single track, and I rarely have issues with the fan coming on. With the Get ECU controller too, you can change the temperature in which the fan comes on. So all that combined with like cooling, I got the upgraded water pump, and then the Twin Air engine ice fluid. And because these bikes are naturally, they run hot, and so the combination of those things helps it run cooler. This is the double take enduro mirror. It's pretty cool. You know, you can fold it up out of the way when you're riding. Yeah, like that. When I got the mirror, it came with this little can koozie, and I just stuffed it in there because it was over the mirror when I got it. So when I put it there, it's just a little padding that, you know, if it's smacking shit, you're not going to smash the mirror. But yeah, the double take's pretty sturdy. I like the new version of the Enduro. I had another type of double take. I had the, I don't want to say it was the Enduros, but this is the new version. I had them before on my WR250R, and I really liked them. But these are, yeah, these are pretty sweet. Let's see what else. This is a Giant Loop buck and roll bag. I used to rock that on my WR250R, and I just had it left over, so I threw it on here. Currently right now, it's just a beer holder. I just got a couple of Coors Lights in there. This thing only has a 2-can maximum and a couple of pieces of ice. So hopefully the beer is cold by the time I get to the top of that hill. If not, it'll just be shaking that warm beer, but the hell. Tusk grab handle. I got that on my other 500, love that. And I think that's about it for mods right now. There's a few other things I'm going to be doing to the bike, but in this current setup, this is how we're going to be riding the sheet iron. I might get some panniers, maybe the Tusk ones, and then the little giant loop heat shield, just so I can carry a little bit more gear for that 300-mile dual sport ride that's coming up. But other than that, this is probably the cleanest you'll see this bike. I'm about to take it up over this hill right now, and then I'll probably lay it down, so get it all scuffed up. So, but yeah, this is a 23 KTM 500. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be taking it out. Hopefully it does good. You know, I'm not new to this platform. I've been rocking a 500 for the last couple of years, but this is the first time I've actually taken this bike out and ridden it. So I don't know if there's any electrical gremlins or performance issues or anything. So hopefully we don't run into any issues. And this tire combo is actually what I've been looking for in a dual sport tire. So like, these things are brand new, still got the nubs. So hopefully they perform the way I want them to in the type of terrain I'm going to be riding. On my other 500, I used tubeless because that's when I bought the bike used, that's what it came with. But this one I opted for heavy duty tubes with slime. I just got the test tubes. It's a 3mm in the front and then a 4mm in the rear. And right now I'm got them both front and rear at 12 psi. But yeah, thanks for checking out the new bike. Hope you guys like it. Pretty excited to go give this thing a rip. I forgot to add, I've got the Takamoto integrated LED fork turn signals, and I've got them set up as running lights, so they stay running when the bike's on. I was a little disappointed in these, actually. I broke this one just taking it off to put this fork guard on. Literally, the plastic, I just pulled on like that and it snapped right there. So I've got this thing taped up, and then I put a zip tie around the fork and then 3 zip ties to hold it on. I seen a post on IG from Takamoto the other day that they will warranty this 100%, no questions asked, which is super cool. I mean, good on them. Just a little disappointed in the durability of this though. It just snapped when I pulled it off, so that was a little disappointing, but they look super cool. I love how they're low profile. The rigidity, you know, in a crash, I'm not too sure about that, but as long as I don't lay it down, we should be looking good. But yeah, other than that, thanks for tuning in, checking out the bike. I'm excited to bring you guys some cool dual sport content coming up soon, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.